ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that come through and ask that you deliver them to those that need them. Thank you. Alrighty, guys, we are just doing one pull, one draw today. If you've been with me, you already know. If you're new, then maybe check out some of the older videos. I used to do a lot of pick-a-cards. Currently, my health is just not up for it. So we are just doing these little easier pulls, draws, whatever you want to call it. I was considering today about, I think it'd be nice to know, like, what's currently aligning. Top card. Okay. Any more? Yes. What is currently aligning? Whoop, that wanted to come out. In your life. In my life as well. What do we need to know? I kind of want these in the middle. Okay. I do feel a need right now just to say that, like, thank you, Spirit, for being with me. God, Source, angels, whatever the belief is, whatever you really are, whatever you call yourselves even. Thank you for being here. Thank you for delivering messages. Okay, let's get into it. We've got, transmutation and tranquility. Well, that's interesting, because I really feel like that's kind of the opposite, which is maybe why they're separated. We have rebirth and elixir of life. Huh. What is aligning? Obviously, something is changing. It's transmutation, something from one state to another, which is a rebirth for you. It's a newness. It's like the whole butterfly thing, right? It's transformation. This transformation is going to be a source of energy for you, a source of feeling like you have a better quality of life. It will bring in peace, tranquility. So obviously we have a positive, which is nice. Thank you, Spirit. That's always nice. But the transmutation itself, that's never easy. It's never easy to go through change. Even if you're used to it, it's still, it can be difficult. So it's nice to know that you are headed towards peace. You are headed, that's what's aligning, that's what's coming towards you, is this way of being, this newness, this new life, this quality of life, this peace. I also want to say adventure. Adventure wants to come out of me. It is coming your direction. I do want to grab other cards because I want us to maybe to be given some direction, to know, like, hey, are there steps that we need to take or be aware of? Spirit, if you would please. Yes on this one. And that's the only one. Okay. We have manifestation. So I do feel that this is something you've already been working on. This is something that you dream about. It's just finally, it's coming to fruition. And for those of you that feel, I want to say impatient, it's not easy to hear that word, but honestly, we can all be impatient at times. Impatient about it, like when this is taking too long, this is taking forever, when this is ever going to happen. You know, here's a little spiel for you. Time how long things take. You know, a spirit can be like, it's soon, it's soon. And for us humans, we're like, when is soon? Soon could be 5 years to spirit. You know, it's debatable. So I'm hearing around the corner, and because I feel protective of you guys, whoever's watching this, for some reason I feel protective of you. I personally don't like giving time frames for things because there's so much that can be changed, that can change up because of other people's decisions or our own decisions or whatever. So just know that it is coming. It is going to arrive. And Spirit says soon. Spirit says it's just around the corner. And so you can take hope from that. It may not be as fast as we want it to be, and that's okay. You know, we get to practice patience, which is not easy sometimes. But it's really, there's something very magical about this. I'm getting a lot of like total change, like total shift. It's not just like a okay, there's a weird one. Here's a weird example for you guys, but it's an example from my own life. That's how spirit works with me. It's easier for me to give those kind of examples. Anyway, I was diagnosed with something called Addison's disease, and it is pretty rare. And basically, I just have like no energy. I do not produce cortisol, which is the stress hormone that most people have. And when they were figuring it out, when they were diagnosing me, it took a while. It was taking a while, and I was getting worse and worse and worse. I was basically on my deathbed. It was hard to move. I had to be wheeled in on a wheelchair. And when they finally figured it out, the doctor gave me a shot. And I remember being able to suddenly breathe. It was like I could come alive again. It was like I didn't realize I was in the mud drowning, because the difference was so huge. It was so huge. And I feel like I'm getting emotional now, you guys. I feel like that's what's happening here for you. There is a change coming. It's just a massive difference, and it's something you've desperately needed. With the manifestation card, I do not feel that they're requesting specific direction. Like I don't feel like they're giving specific direction. They're not asking of you to be any different. They're not asking you to change the things you've done or go a different route. You know, it's just like this has been in the works, and they're trying to tell you they haven't forgotten you. It's still happening. It's coming. It will arrive. I'm trying to make it all pretty. Is there anything else, please, Spirit, that you want to? Something, okay, I'm receiving something about the heart here. I'm gonna try and show you a little closer and maybe get a good view of that. This is volcanic agate, and gosh, I'm sorry, there's so much symbology that's going through me right now that it's hard to like grab one. Okay, first things first. Volcanic reminds me of fire, which, you know, fire causes change. It changes from something from one thing to another, right? Excuse me. And it's known to purify, right? We use it in forges and melt down metals and purify things. But also what I'm getting, and then it's interesting that I chose the heart, and the whole fire thing and what's going on. And then I'm also getting, there's like so many layers. There's all these different layers that have to be gone through. It's like a maze, like this, just taking its sweet freaking time, you know? But that's how this happens. It takes time. These beautiful things, like I personally find this just gorgeous. And it's unique and it has its own story. And that is you. That is each of you that are listening to this. And that's me too. And we all have our own unique maze in life that purifies us. And, you know, I'm just going to be real honest with you. I don't care what your belief is about why you're here on earth, because that's just what life itself does. It doesn't matter any belief. You go through life, you learn lessons. That is what happens. It's how we grow at all. We're born without being able to walk, and we have to learn how to walk. And the process of going through life purifies us. And that's all that wants to keep coming out, is like it's good for you. Even the sucky shit. You know, sometimes it's really, really effing hard. And you've got these black spots, you know, you've got these light spots, and all of that creates this heart, this soul, this beautiful, unique being. And that is the beauty of chaos. Anyway, okay, moving on. Thank you, Spirit. I actually do feel like that is it. I'm starting to shake and feeling a bit at my own energetic end. So, calling for rest. Calling for rest. I hope, guys, that this has been a blessing for you. I hope that it feeds you in some way and leads you in a good direction. I hope that regularly you feel seen and heard and loved and cherished. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.